Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
We won't see the lights up at Mount Ashland tonight. They did cancel night skiing because of the strong winds that have been picking up throughout the day. We're starting to see breezes picking up finally in Medford. Right now 42 degrees, but winds have been so light that temperatures have actually stayed quite cool, stuck in the 40s. But you go to Ashland where things have been much more blustery. We've seen gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures are well up into the 50s. We were even close to 60 degrees this afternoon. Here's a look at the storm system that is cranking up the winds for southern Oregon and northern California. That will continue as we head into tonight, and tracking really just dry weather for now, but offshore there is a band of rain that will eventually reach the coast by the time we get to about midnight. Take a look at temperatures. Only 39 in Grants Pass. It's 57 in Brookings, in the 50s in Montague, where we have had those gustier conditions. 43 right now in Klamath Falls and 38 in Lakeview. Temperatures starting to back off east of the Cascades now. Winds sustained at 23 miles per hour in Montague, gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Now starting to see winds picking up as well, getting some more blustery conditions in the basin in Klamath Falls. We have wind advisories pretty widespread throughout the region. These will continue tonight through a good chunk of the morning for the west side and the Shasta Valley, and then for the east side through 4 p.m. tomorrow. Looking at gusts in these areas upwards of 45 to 55 miles per hour or so. We'll also get some stronger gusts along the coast and then up into the mountains as well, including up at Mount Ashland. It's still going to be pretty windy into tomorrow, so that could impact Mount Ashland opening up for tomorrow as well, some of these strong winds. Tonight we'll get that rain to start to reach the coast by about midnight, down to 45 degrees only for a low. Here comes that rain. Some steadier precipitation for the coast, coastal mountains. It kind of breaks up a bit as it heads inland. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we'll have to watch the Mount Shasta area. Things could be a little bit slippery, not only in town, but also along I-5 through Black Butte Summit, Snowman Summit as well along 89. There will be some accumulating snow, but as far as the Cascades are concerned, really not going to see much. There will be some snow, but amounts will be very light, and we don't expect to see much in the way of rain into tomorrow for the Medford area, maybe up to a couple hundredths of an inch, but that's about it. Here's a look at that snowfall forecast. Diamond Lake Junction, Lake of the Woods, trace to an inch of snow. I don't think much is going to make its way east of the Cascades either, and then about 2 to 4 inches of snow for Black Butte Summit. Here's a look at the rainfall forecast. Some of the most beneficial precipitation will be for the coast, coastal mountains, and in the Mount Shasta area. But the good news is there's another system that we are watching for the weekend. That one is looking much wetter. Tomorrow, notice still some fairly mild temperatures. Likely going to be a bit warmer actually in Medford, getting up to 54 for tomorrow. Winds will be quite gusty, switching from the south to the southwest as we go throughout the day. And then more windy weather this weekend. That next storm system moves in late Saturday on into Sunday. More widespread rain, higher elevation snow, and we'll likely see more of an impact to travel in our region as well. So your 7-day forecast very active through the weekend. Some of that rain could be quite heavy with that next system later Saturday on into Sunday. Northern California, more strong winds expected this weekend as well. We'll see some more wet weather as we move on into your Sunday. Likely going to see some of the bigger impacts up in those higher elevations due to snow. We will see some accumulating snow with that next system on Sunday for the basin, with some gusty winds drying out for your Monday. Cascade passes, several inches of snow expected on Sunday. Travel going to be much more difficult over the mountains on that day. And then for the Rogue Valley, expecting mainly some windy weather tomorrow. There will be a few showers here and there, but a much wetter day expected with that next system as we head into Sunday. And we could definitely use rain and snow. Let's